Hello, this is my student, and we're going to be talking about jobs around the world or jobs around our community as a social study lesson for first grade. All right. So Caleb.
What?
I want you to close your eyes. I want you to think about a type of job you would like to have when you grow up.
Okay.
All right? You thinking about it?
Yep.
There's many different jobs that you could choose. You could be a police officer, a geologist, a teacher, an accountant who deals with numbers and money, a plumber, a computer software developer, and that might even could include YouTube, the YouTube developer. You could be a registered nurse, a welder, a radiologic technician that takes pictures of your bones.
I like the computer thingy one.
All right. So you want the computer. You're interested in computer software or YouTube, right? All right, I want you to close your eyes. All right, so put that in your head, okay? I want you to think about what you would wear. Well, just think about it. Just think about it. What you would wear. Do you have it? Have an idea?
I think I will have it like something in my hands, like
what kind of clothing would you wear?
Like a jacket.
Maybe a jacket, like a tuxedo jacket or something. What do you think that you would do? Where do you think you would go into a school, or do you think you would go into a building with a lot of computers?
A building.
Yeah?
With a lot of computers.
Do you think you would work during the day, or some parents work at night? Do you think that you would go in at night?
I think I will go in day.
Day? Okay. So another question I want to ask you is, imagine starting your day at work. Just keep your eyes closed and just be imagining this, okay? Don't talk. Just think about it. What will you do first?
I will...
Wait, just think about it. All right. Who will help you during your morning job?
I think...
Is it someone? Would someone help you, or would you do it by yourself?
Do it by myself.
What do you think that you would do after lunch?
I will go back to my job.
And then once your day is over, how did you help your community and your family? How would you be helpful in your job?
Doing that thing.
Okay, well, we got to work on it a little bit.
Can I open my eyes now?
Yes, you can open your eyes. We're going to work on the type of job that you have decided. And here we got some printouts from Workforce Solutions. And they have given a good idea on a piece, I guess, of a puzzle to help children get an idea of what type of jobs are out there. Now we're going to read a book, Jobs Around the World, and it's by Mary Pat Eastman, I believe. And it is off of Epic. We found this off of Epic. So we're going to read the story, and then we'll talk about it. And we can write down...
Wait, is this a reader to me?
I thought it was, but I guess it's not. But I'll read it to you.
Can we see it?
I'll read it to you, but I don't believe it is. So, Jobs Around the World.
Wow, there's a 24.
By Mary Pat Eastman.
There's 24. Can you do that?
Job hunt. Think about your skills and talents. Would they help you be a great firefighter, vet, or teacher someday? People who live in different places may do different jobs.
Oh, I love it teaching the dogs.
Yes,
maybe I will be a vet.
Maybe one of the jobs in this book is just right for you. So think about it. I want you to really think about what kind of job you might be interested in for whenever you grow up. We'll keep on thinking, okay? Bike fishermen. In Amsterdam, in the Netherlands, there are many canals and about 2 million bicycles. Bikes end up in the water, so there's a special job to get them out. Bike fishermen take bikes and other things out of the canals using claw machines. Well, that's an interesting job. Tea leaf pickers. Tea plants are grown all over the world, especially in China, Japan, India, and the United States. Some plants are picked by machine. The best tea is picked by hand. Only the top 2 leaves and the newest leaf bud are used. So you can become a tea, if you go to China, Japan, India, and I guess some places in the United States, you can become a tea leaf picker. Dabbawallas. In India, a dabbawala picks up a meal and delivers it to a person at work. Often the meal is cooked at the customer's home. The dabbawala also returns the empty lunchbox, and they usually carry many meals at once. You see the picture, how there's a lot of meals on his wagon?
That looks like a human.
What kind of work is that similar to in the United States or even in our place?
That looks like a human.
It is a human, and this is all of the lunches.
No, like this. It is. Here's the leg. Here's the head, and.
Oh, okay. All right. This reminds me of a delivery person from like Pizza Hut or Zaxby's or Chick-fil-A.
I love Zaxby's.
Where they are taking someone's lunch and preparing it one place, although this also says that it's cooked in the customer's home.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine a pizza delivery person coming to your home and cooking you pizza at your home? That's kind of crazy. All right. Amazon Rainforest Guides. Now that would be interesting. The Amazon in South America is the largest rainforest in the world. It's home to millions of plants and animals. Amazon guides help others travel safely through the rainforest. They teach others about the people and wildlife that live there. It is not the Amazon you're looking for.
Actually,
or you're thinking
Amazon means like a store on a phone.
Well, and this is also the rainforest, the Amazon rainforest. You see how it's in trees? That would be an interesting job. International Ice Patrol. What do you think an International Ice Patrol person does?
I love touching dogs, but I really love ice.
The U.S. Coast Guard runs the International Ice Patrol. The International Ice Patrol follows the movements of icebergs using airplanes and computers. Ooh.
Oh my God, my stars.
Okay. It offers ships safe paths around them if they need to. The IIP tows icebergs out of the way. Did you know that? A little tugboat tows the iceberg out of the way. Would you like to do something like that? Is that something interesting to you? Train pushers. In some countries, many people travel by train to work each day. A person called a pusher helps the people into the train cars. Pushers make sure everyone fits and no one gets hit by a train door. A panda caretaker. Giant pandas only live in the wild in China. There are fewer than 2,000 left. The Giant Panda Protection and Research Center in Yan'an, China is trying to increase that number. It hires people to be panda caretakers.
Wait. Why does the pandas look golder than the white?
I don't know, but that's really a
little gold.
What kind of job does this kind of remind you of?
A vet.
A vet? Or maybe a zookeeper? Because in our area, pandas don't run free. But in China, they do. They live, it says that they live wild in China. What does that mean? They live in the wild in China. What does that mean?
Like, being free and like, being free and out.
Yes, you're right. So they're not in cages like in the zoos, right?
But what is the number?
2,000. That's how many are. There are fewer than 2,000. So there's not even 2,000.
2,000? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1.
All right, let's go to the next page.
Oh, an astronaut!
Yes, it says out of this world. Some people don't work on Earth. They work above it. Astronauts and scientists work on the International Space Station. It orbits or goes around Earth every 92 minutes. Which job in this book would you like to try?
I would try the ice.
You like the ice, the International Ice Patrol?
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
I would just scatter all of the ice and then build it into a big igloo so penguins can live in it.
All right. So you can either use one of the examples that we have.
I'll just use this.
Or you can use this example and talk about it. If you were going to be an International Ice Patrol Coast Guard person, what do you think you would start off by doing in the mornings?
I will go to work.
Well, what do you think that you would? Where would you work? Would you drive up to the boat in the middle of the ocean? Would you live on the boat? Would you?
Make it bigger.
Can you write down on question 1? It says, imagine starting your work. What will you do first?
Where do I put my name?
Right here. Okay, so what if you were imagining what you were going to start, how you were going to start your day, what would you do first?
I will go to my job.
Okay, but what's your job? International
Ice
Patrol.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm asking, okay, imagine starting your work. What will you do first? So what would you do first if you were maybe say the captain of that tugboat? What would you do?
I will steer the ship.
Okay, just put it. Say, I will.
What?
You're fine.
Stop. I will steer the ship.
Good job. All right, don't forget your punctuation. What kind of punctuation do you need?
I'm excited.
Wow.
I love ice.
All right. All right. So another question you need to think about. Who will help you during your morning on the job? Who would help you? Would you have crewmates? Would you be by yourself? Who would help you?
Crewmates.
Okay. Put it down.
How do I spell crewmates?
Sound it out. I want you to sound it out using your sound knowledge.
I thought I could figure it out on my phone.
Nice try.
I had to. Okay, I'll just do what I can. A. Is that how it's
That is close enough. Don't forget the silent letter at the end. Good job.
Is this how I spell crewmate?
It's close, but...
How do I spell it?
Okay. Just write it right here.
Okay.
Now it's a C.
R.
And this is kind of tricky. It's ew, but it's an E-W.
E-W.
It's kind of tricky.
E-W. Well, why didn't you just spell it out for me?
And you spelled mate correctly.
A.
Good job.
Crewmate.
Ooh.
Oh, I forgot the egg.
What do you think the crewmates and the captain eat for lunch? You think they bring their own lunch, or do you think they... I don't know. I don't know what they would do.
It reminds me of like how would they get home? And I think they are going to go to their land.
Yeah, they probably would go to land.
And eat.
Okay, we'll put that down because this is all what you believe, what you think.
Go. Going on land. And going on land.
Okay. Now we have once your day is over, once your work day is over, how are you helping your community and family? Or other people?
While doing the job?
Yeah, what is this? It actually tells us exactly
moving stuff.
Moving what?
The ice.
Yes. And why do you think that they need to move the ice?
So
it says it right here. It offers a safe path. So you would put that you move icebergs. Remember the silent letter, silent vowel at the end of move.
I know it.
You know what that is?
Iceberg.
E-E-R. There's an E. There's an E. Yeah.
G-S.
Okay, move icebergs.
Wait, are we going to finish the story?
In a minute. Move icebergs. But why are you moving icebergs? You move icebergs to
T-O.
Here it is.
Offer ships a safe
Paths.
path.
Offer ships a safe path around them.
Where do I put that?
It's okay.
Where do I put that? because I will not have enough space.
You can put it under here. Okay.
Offerings.
Is that helpful? Ships.
A ship.
Safe paths. There. Oh, I'm sorry. Paths.
OTH.
Good job.
Paths.
Yep.
A path, not a path. It's a path.
All right. We did that. So there's some. That's all of the pages.
Huh?
So that's all the pages in the book. We've read the whole book. You did a great job. All right. So now that we've read this book and you've decided that you wanted to be an ice, what is it? An International Ice Patrol person, and you filled out your worksheet, we're going to come over here and we're going to try to talk about some of the things that we can maybe find using this comprehension map. Okay, we're going to see what kind of jobs.
Who is that? I think that it's a baker.
I don't think she's a baker.
Head baker.
She's not a baker.
Baker.
All right. Which of these workers, think about all these workers that we wrote down. Think about which workers might you find in school.
Easy, teacher.
I want you to circle the number. That's right, a teacher. Who else could you find in a school?
A police officer.
I don't see a police officer on this. What about a school nurse? You think we'd find a school nurse?
Yeah, please.
And what about a teacher that takes pictures?
Well, sometimes people do that.
You think a maintenance person? Okay. Which workers might you find in a restaurant? Can you circle them with
chef?
Yeah, chef. Yeah.
What
else?
Where's this? Oh.
Here, use a pen for this next one. Thank you. I'll use this. So we have a chef. Where's the chef at?
This?
No, that's a sailor.
This?
Yes, that's a chef.
Why is there no
Because it's a different word. It's a silly word.
Who I love.
What else would you find at a restaurant? Who else would you find?
A waiter?
Mm-hmm. Who else might you find at a restaurant?
A seller?
No, you also find a seller.
This person? I don't know.
She's all dressed up. She might be a banker, or she might be...
A mom?
She could be a mom, too. What about a delivery man? You think that would be found? That person would be found at a restaurant?
No.
Like Pizza Hut? You don't think that they would go in and pick up their pizza to deliver?
But actually, we don't see them pick up the pizza.
We used to.
But actually, sometimes sometimes they actually do that because actually do we like to get up in a Pizza Hut when our pizza's done?
Usually we pick it up ourselves.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're
But-
actually the delivery people because it's delivering into our vehicle,
Oh.
right? All right. Can you make a list of 5 other occupations that are not listed on this chart?
What?
Can you make a list of 5 other occupations?
How do I do that?
Well, we're going to number 1 through 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to give you an example, like there's landscape people, landscapers that come out and they work on your land, your landscape around your house. Okay.
Mom, can you hand me my stylus?
All right. So what else what other jobs do you think there are other than, you see a referee, but do you see anybody else? Do you see a baseball player maybe? No? So that could be a second one. I want you to think of some.
A police officer?
You're right, there's not a police officer on here. What does a police officer do?
When somebody likes to break the law, they run and catch the bad guys.
Well, so they keep you safe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What else do you know? What other jobs do you that you know of
Hello.
that you don't see around here? On here. Oh, I just thought of one.
That.
An International Ice Patrol. Okay.
A zookeeper?
Yeah, a zookeeper. What about someone, a doctor for the animals?
Why did you just put number 6?
Because there's one more that you were talking about earlier. What about an animal? I'm sorry. What about a doctor for the animals? What are they called?
Vets.
Vets. A veterinarian.
Wait, what is it?
Okay. So.
Boop.
All right. This picture number 15. It looks like she's doing something. What is this picture? What is this lady?
Teacher.
She looks like she's a teacher, right?
Mom.
What tools might she need to do her job? Like what materials, what things does she need to do her job? Wouldn't she need fun activities?
No.
And their materials?
No.
Isn't that what teachers do? They teach you fun things?
Well, in my class, which is Miss Robin, my teacher, Miss Robinson, doesn't almost let us have fun.
Oh, well, that's because you're first grade and you just came out of kindergarten.
Yep.
So you're used to having plan, do, review.
Yep.
But teachers have plan to review things, don't they?
Yep.
Yeah. So what are some of the things that your teacher last year had that you could play with? And please don't say her name.
Miss Ross.
Don't say her name, please.
Okay, so
what were the centers that you loved playing in?
none of them because we don't have any.
You had art. Remember in kindergarten you had art and you loved to play with all the jewels and what else?
The coloring, the scissors, the cardboard.
You liked to do 3D art, didn't you?
3D. Dum, dum, dum.
All right. Look at picture number 14. What is he? What is his job?
A judge.
Referee.
Referee.
He's a
judge.
referee. All right. I want you to tell me one thing you know that what he does on his job. Where have you seen the referee at?
In
What sports have you played that you saw a referee?
baseball and football.
What did the referee do whenever you were playing football?
And I don't know.
You don't know? You don't remember?
I don't know.
He would.
It looks like a baseball person, but
Well, it looks like it could, but because of the stripes, I believe he's a referee.
I think he because of the whistle, he is a.
Why would he have a whistle? Why would a referee have a whistle?
Because it means to stop the game.
It means to stop. That's right. Okay. So he's looking out for both teams to make sure they're playing nice, right? Yes. How many jobs do you think could be voluntary? Do you know what voluntary means?
I don't know.
To be a volunteer is you are using your time to help someone and you don't get paid. So what are some of the jobs on this mat that you might not get paid for, but you do it because you want to help people? You think of pizza delivery man?
Like a teacher.
You think a teacher? Teacher probably could help students, volunteer to help students, right? Maybe after school or during her lunch or break or planning or something. What about a referee? You think a referee always gets paid to do their job? No? Well, I think we do have some volunteers.
None of them.
What about a doctor? You think a doctor would volunteer his time to help people?
Because actually, why are they leaving?
Well, I think doctors and nurses volunteer their time to help people. All right? So today we have talked about jobs. We've talked about different types. We've talked about different types that are in the world. And then we have talked about a job that you might be interested in. And then we just talked about a couple of jobs on our occupations list.
I'm tired.
Okay. I believe that completes our lesson on occupations around the world, or occupations. And that is it. Thank you.